Hey everybody, it's Lynn from A Bit of Birdsong. Welcome.
I wanted to quickly show you a journal before it goes into the mail. I know I mentioned that I have quite a few journals that I'm finishing up for custom orders and also for gifts. This one is going out to one of my cousins, and I just wanted to show you before I put it in the mail. She is quite a bit younger than I am. I can remember holding her when she was just a toddler, 1 to 2 years old, and I was about 20. So there is quite an age difference between us. Her father is, or was, he passed away at 49, sadly. He was my uncle. His sister, one of his sisters is my mother. So I love this cousin very much. She was very special to the whole family. She still is, but she came along when most of the cousins were pretty grown up, and she was just carried around like a baby doll. Beautiful girl and very sweet. So I wanted to send a journal to her. You can see the charms here. I'm just in love with these little bottles right now. They are so cute to use like this. I put a little bit of glue around the cork so that it's not going to fall out, and it's got some dried moss inside. There's a wooden bead and a pretty glass bead that looks like it's got some sort of metal work around it. And then there is a clear kind of crystal glass bead, another small, that looks like a Swarovski type bead, and then this white bead that has Wish on it. Let's get inside this journal. Let me show you the whole cover first of all. I love this fabric, the big cabbage roses and the big leaves. It is so beautiful, and I see that I never did attach this back, and that would be important to do. There we go. And of course, let's talk about this. These charms are hanging from a rusty safety pin, and then you can see where the signatures are bound in with some hemp cord. I wrapped a black cotton tie around this and sewed it at the edges. It's got this beautiful trim. That's from a kind of a fancy necklace that was definitely costume jewelry. And then getting inside, again, I try to do my charms so that they will lay up above the journal when it's open, so that it lays flat. Beautiful postcard, and that's just a piece of paper that I was working on while I was working in this journal or on this journal. There's some stamping throughout. I love this file folder page, and these pages are taped together, as you can see. That's a place that she would be able to work on. And this is something I found earlier when I was cleaning out my stickers. I don't know where I got this, but it is so adorable. If one of you sent me this in Happy Mail, thank you so much. I honestly don't remember seeing this, and it shouldn't have been in my stickers, so it could have just fallen to the side and I never saw it. I just don't know where it came from. At any rate, I am going to send this on to my cousin, put a little postage stamp down here. I've done some distressing, and I have included some beautiful pages that I think she will like. I feel like she and I are both kind of eclectic in what we like. She is very beautiful, definitely feminine, but she has, I call myself sometimes gently gothic because I do tend to be drawn towards gothic things and dark clothing, and I feel like she has that as well. But she also has a very light side, so I've tried to include a little bit of everything. And you can just see more stamping. And that's some watercolor paper that she could work on, and just some different scrapbook paper. I love to use beautiful book pages. That's a really pretty one. There's an old postcard with the stamp or postage included in the postcard. I thought this was really pretty on this scrapbook paper. And you can see I've just done more ink stamping and staining. There is an old photograph torn from a photo album I bought, and it looks like it's probably, it could be Niagara Falls. I'm not really sure. I haven't been there before, but just looking at the pictures, it's some sort of waterfall. And then there's the other half of that book page. It is glued to some vellum, and there's some really lightweight sort of typing paper or bond paper, maybe tracing paper. I'm not sure. There is a stamp that I used some watercolor on. I like to put something original in every journal, and this is just a little drawing that I did this morning with some watercolor and some more stamping. Blank pages for her to write or glue pictures in or whatever she wants to do with this. I love the wood here, and I love this postage stamp. You know, now that I'm looking at it, the first time I went through here, I decided not to put the little postmark stamp, but now that I see it a second time, I kind of feel like I want to do that, and I love what that just added to the page. Let's cap this back up and let that dry a little bit. In fact, I am going to take a sheet of paper to put over that so we don't mess up subsequent pages. There's a really interesting postcard. It looks like angel wings or an angel wing. This says, if you could fly, where would you go? I don't know how to pronounce this name. Wei Jia 2007. So that is, it says oil on canvas. Very beautiful. And then more scrapbook paper and just plain paper for her to work on. There is one of the old prayer cards that I found. I feel like she would definitely appreciate that. And let's just keep turning. Get to the end here. I did some distressing, not a ton, not a lot, but just enough for her to be able to, you know, see my touch on the journal, and then she can do what she wants to. There's an old key on some leather. Feel like she loves leather. And then I took this piece of corrugated cardboard and stamped Cousins. There's some velvet ribbon and just a little tag that's got one of the bird stamps I like to use. And of course, there's my stamp on the back. So let's come back over here where we were protecting this page. Pull that out. So I think that's probably good to go at this point. And this is going out today in the mail. I just wanted to show you. In fact, I'm mailing 2 journals out today. I hope everyone is having the best day that they can. I hope you get everything that you're needing and praying for and wishing for. And I will be back really soon. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.